Hey guys, Tom Drozopolsky. It's April 14th. It's Sunday morning, and I wanted to hit you with two quick items. One, spring break just finished, and we're going to hold a series of roundtables to talk about some of the challenges we might have observed as a community, behavior, what our rules say, are there areas we can improve before we get into season to help mitigate some of these annoying issues and then some of these safety issues perhaps. So let's get together and talk about that. Look for those dates and times. Most will be on Zoom. Some I'm trying to get over there to sit in person with folks because I know people like to do that, and I prefer it. It's awesome. But let's look out for those, and we'll see what we can do. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Facebook was kind of hot with several issues that seem to be going on. If you've been in Venture Out for a minute, it's underage driving on golf carts, reckless driving by both adults and kids on golf carts, kids without bikes at night, lights on bikes at night, kids driving their bikes too fast like all the time, dog poop, parking, curfew. This is the things. It's the same things you've always faced, but this year it seems like it has escalated. I want to take that very seriously, but I would like to unpack it and see what we mean, because I think boards can mistakenly react and overreact to correct a behavior that was maybe like 2% of the entire population, when maybe we just need to deal with that 2% and don't need to create a new rule for the other 98% of the people to have to figure out and follow. So I want to figure that out and see what we can do to do better. Second thing is a set of proposed revisions is going to be sent out to you all soon. This is a revision to our administrative rules, and I'd encourage you to take a look at that. I think you're going to find there are lots of them, but please read every one. But when you read them like I did, you're going to find that it's grammatical. It clarifies something. An example I used recently with a homeowner is we had a section in there, I can't remember the number, section 4, and it was called trash. We added the word disposal. So that section is now called trash disposal. So it's full of little things like that. But I have different worries or concerns as an owner, so I might have read something like, oh, I don't care, no big deal. You may read it and be like, I don't like that change. So give it a read, and then let board members know if you have any edits or revisions or concerns. Then we're going to host a board meeting for this purpose and discuss it as a board, hear from owners that wish to speak, and then vote on the rules, and they'll be sent out and implemented. To me, the substantial change to the rules in a positive way is we took the parking rules that showed up all throughout the document. They were not random, but just kind of peppered about. And under unit use, a section in the rules, it have all sorts of things about unit use and appearance, like can't have trash and all the things, have to take care of your unit. But then there was a parking rule, a unit parking, and then over with regard to common ground or overflow parking, there were other parking rules. And so rather than have parking rules all over the place, we pulled them together in one section, and it's called parking rules. And so all the parking rules can be found right there. We clarified the tools at our disposal for enforcement of the rules include warnings, ticketing, and towing. And then we get into those rules. And I think it's a nice cleanup there. Our rules have always had language in them. I shouldn't say always, but our most recent rules, as far as back as I can remember, had language in there that said you can park on the street, but you'll recall this, it says, but you may not obstruct the flow of traffic, or you can't park in a manner that obstructs the flow of traffic. The flow of traffic includes emergency vehicles, but to clarify that, we clarify the flow of traffic. That space needs to be 12 feet wide so that it can get through. What you won't find in the rules are anything about painted lines or any of that stuff, okay? So this is an attempt, and a sincere attempt, to allow owners to self-regulate, to do the right thing. If you're asked to move your truck, move it. I'm gonna. If we're asked to be inconvenienced slightly during that crazy 4th of July period, or maybe Memorial Day or Labor Day, this is an opportunity for us as a community to deal with it. We're also going to encourage our owners and rental agents to over-communicate the rules and the realities, the operational realities of parking in our community to their guests, so they don't even arrive with 2 Suburbans without a plan, because there's not going to be any plan for those people, and they got to know before they get there. So anyways, that parking rules section has been consolidated, and we noted that 12 feet is the flow of traffic. Like, we have to have that for emergency vehicles. And I didn't memorize all of them, but you take a look at them. I don't think there's anything that's going to ruffle feathers crazy, and let's see how we do. So that's the update. Those rules are going to be rolling out. Look for roundtable updates. I hope you've got back to check out the new pavilion and fishing pier and all the goodness that is occurring. The online registration system is working marvelously. We have people that are registering online, and then they're paying their amenity fee before arrival, and they just sail through, no big deal. I don't know who, but somebody, or maybe it's just coincidence, seems to have encouraged people, don't pay online. You don't have to pay online. I wouldn't pay that fee. So they come in the office and swipe their credit card and pay a fee. I don't know. Some people are resistant to change, but the vast majority of people are taking advantage of the online system. They're sailing right through. I use it all the time with my friends and family that I'm sending over, and I'm totally happy with how it's going. I expect we'll have a hiccup, and when we do, we'll deal with that at that time. But things are going good in Venture Out, and the place is looking great, constantly improving landscaping. The pools are in great shape, and there's a lot to celebrate and be excited about. And then we will always have something to work on and improve, and we'll never cease in trying. Hope you have a great week, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.